Okay, you're on.
Okay, we're ready. I'm calling this PayPal 101, and I'm trying to keep it very simplified because I believe a lot of people already are using PayPal for other things like online purchases and such. So it may seem simple. Um, I'm open to questions, so don't hesitate to ask. But essentially, I'll just start out by saying that Jim A. Moore had someone at the first part of the year wanted to make a purchase of a computer, give us a donation, and he wanted to pay through PayPal. We didn't have that set up at the time, and we had a workaround for it, and so it did work out in the end. But that prompted Jim to go on and do some research to see, as a nonprofit organization, how we could set that up and present that as an option for payment of our dues, or also to accept donations from our membership or even the general public. So between Jim and I, we did get that set up, and Ken and I did a test payment with our dues in April, I believe, and it worked out fine. Jim got the notice, it went through. He pushed the money to the bank, and then we had a couple other people also test. I think John Kennedy tested for us, and those payments worked just fine. And so since then, there were a few more questions came up about whether or not how we could get the general membership, the 140 people that are members, if they so desire to pay it this way and not have to mail a check. That I found a way to create a link so that we could include that in an email, and Jim A. Moore has that information to include that in our communication that will go out to the general membership regarding dues. But there are people who don't know about PayPal or are leery of it or just not sure how, what the benefit is or what might be a disadvantage. So that's what I'm going to cover here with my slide. So obviously I called it PayPal 101, and I'm just going to start with the advantages and disadvantages of PayPal. The advantages of PayPal: an account comes in handy for people who do not own a credit card. People can connect their PayPal accounts directly to their bank accounts, thus being able to make purchases online. Using PayPal increases financial security for account holders. An account holder does not reveal their bank account or credit card numbers to sellers. They only give out their PayPal account number. PayPal account holders can also use their account to purchase items, books of different currencies. This makes international purchase easier and hassle-free. For sellers, PayPal erases the waiting period that sellers have to endure as their checks clear the bank. And PayPal has an easy-to-use app for iPhone or Androids, making it simple to buy and transfer money at the touch of a screen, no matter where you are in the world. There's a few disadvantages. It's more if you're on the seller end, but I want you to be aware of them. They may limit the amount of money account holders can send or withdraw from their account if PayPal believes they violate the terms of service. PayPal may also lock or limit accounts for general suspicious activity, similar to what you may happen with your credit card now. Account holders cannot immediately access the funds transferred from PayPal to their bank accounts. Generally, it takes 1 to 3 days for PayPal to release the funds. And what that means is, if I authorize a payment through PayPal to LCCS, I get a notice that that payment has been made. I have to go in and literally say transfer those funds. And it's generally then, for us, what I've seen so far, 1 to 2 days, I actually see it in our bank account. So it's not that big of a deal. If somebody mailed a check, it could be longer than that. And PayPal charges you to receive money. If you make a payment, you are not paying the fee. The club is going to incur the fee. It's minimal, but we think it's worth it to offer this to our membership and to anyone in the general public who may want to make a donation. The fee is approximately 0.035%. And an example is our dues of $24 results in a fee incurred of 83 cents. At this time, we are not recovering that from the membership. We are eating that cost. And I will track it as treasurer, so I'll be able to determine what the cost has been to us by the end of the year. PayPal is safe and secure. You ask, is it safe? Generally, yes. There isn't anything that's 100% undeniably perfectly safe. Your information is secured on encrypted servers. They use a number of industry standard safety protocols to safeguard against hackers, thieves, and even their own employees. Is your personal information secure? And what I mean by that, not necessarily what you're doing with PayPal, but any merchant or seller that you might make a purchase through. The merchants or the recipients only receive your email address, your PayPal username, and information necessary to complete the transaction. For instance, if you make a purchase, they obviously need your address to know where to ship it to. Buyer protections. PayPal's buyer protection program covers situations where a product is never received or isn't as described, as well as fraudulent charges that were not authorized by you, the account holder. But just generally, these are tips that I've added. Use a credit card rather than a debit card or a bank account. Use a two-factor authentication or two-step verification process, whichever you call it. Keep your device and virus protection up to date, and always use caution whenever you're on public Wi-Fi's when you're making a payment or transfer of money. I am including in here an example. I purchase things online from Etsy, if some of you are aware of that. eBay, something similar. But here's an example if I went on to Etsy and wanted to make an online purchase. You see I've added a funny dog gift pet food bowl, water bowl duo into my cart. Once I do that, you'll see over to the right section, right here under how you'll pay, you'll see that this vendor in the Etsy app accepts MasterCard, Visa, American Express, and Discover. They also accept PayPal, and then PayPal does have an installment program if you're so interested. I honestly don't know anything about that, but you can see the black dot where I have indicated I'm going to use PayPal. And I make numerous purchases through Etsy, and I always use PayPal. Then you would come down here to the Pay with PayPal button. And once you do that, it will pop up and it will give you the login screen for your PayPal account. And that, if you've never done it, that seems strange. But yes, in order to make a PayPal payment or a purchase using PayPal, you must log into your PayPal account. Etsy does not know that or see it, and neither does that vendor. This is strictly for you. And what you do is enter your email address, typically as your username. So you would fill that in. then show your password, and then you log in. If you change your mind when you're here, you can always say, I changed my mind, let's pay with a debit or credit card. But once you log in, PayPal will alert you that you've authorized a purchase to a vendor on Etsy. Or if I was going to make a payment of dues to the computer club, it would alert me that I've authorized a payment to LCCS. So once you do that, then you would submit your order. And after that happens, or in the case of making a payment of your dues, the notices and actions that I as treasurer and Jim Amor as president, the two of us, are interchangeably able to handle our PayPal account. So if I'm out of town or out of state on vacation, or Jim vice versa, both of us will get a text or an email that tells us that, number one, you've got money, and that's exactly how it comes to us. And it is set up to come to me as treasurer, and it'll just say, Licking County Computer Society, Inc., you've received $24 in US dollars. And it may include other information, but basically that's an alert that in our PayPal account, not our bank account, but in our PayPal account, we've received money from someone who's authorized either a donation or a payment. After we receive that notice, the treasurer or Jim in my absence would log into the LCCS PayPal account and request money be transferred to our bank account. And the reason that we're doing that, there is an additional fee that if we choose to have that be an immediate transfer instantly upon the payment, again, the computer club would incur another fee. And I believe it's 1 to 2%. So at this point, because usually Jim or I, one or the other of us is always available or able to do this, especially since we can log on from, wherever we're at. And we have the apps, so it's easy to do. So once we do that and we transfer, they will notify us your transfer request is processing. Jim, who's the president, it's typically addressed to him, although it's coming to me in the email, says, Jim, we're transferring $69.51 to your bank for your request. And that's because I got 2 or 3 payments at the same time, and it is a net. So it's minus the fee. And so it notified me in this particular instance on June 12th, I authorized the transfer. And I believe on this one, on the 14th, the money was in our account. As far as what the treasurer can do, I can log into the PayPal account and can view the activity. I can view the status of transfer request, and I can generate and download reports. And I've done a couple of those already. Here I'm showing you our recent activity, and I've removed anyone personal information. So I'm just basically showing that on June 12th, I made a request to transfer the money sitting in our PayPal account to our bank account, and it is attached to our Park National account. And it says it was completed and it's ready to go. Over here's a download. I can generate multiple reports. I can do last 30 days, year to date, all activities, all currencies. Anyhow, various reports we can get. It's downloaded into a spreadsheet. Typically, I can also get a PDF, but you can get a spreadsheet. Then I can verify that against the bank statement just to make sure that we're receiving everything that we should be. So basically, what you have to do in paying your LCCS dues via PayPal, and Ken's going to have a little bit more of this when I'm finished, so I'm just touching on the basics here. You're going to set up your PayPal account if you don't already have one. You will attach a credit card or a bank account to your PayPal account. You click on Link a Card or Bank Account tab on the home page to do that. You pay your LCCS membership dues by clicking on the Send button on the home page, and I gave you a page, a cut from that, and shows you that Send button right here. And once you log into your account and you want to send your dues to LCCS, you click on Send. A search box will pop up, and in that search box, just start typing Licking County and LCCS, or it'll actually come out in full as Licking County Computer Society, Inc. should pop up in the drop-down window. You just click on that, it will put itself in the search box, and it will ask you to confirm that you're ready to send money to the Licking County Computer Society. Keep in mind, there's a multiple of entities out there that are start with Licking County. So just make sure you are sending it to the Licking County Computer Society. And then once you do that, it will come up and ask you for what are you sending it for. You can add notes, you've got a change of address, you've got a phone number you want to add. But basically you would enter that you're paying 2021 to 2022 annual dues for either a single or family membership. And that whole information, whatever you put in, will come to me as treasurer. I'll be able to print it off, validate who it's for, and then pass it on to the membership chair so that he can update the records as far as membership goes. And that's pretty much it. It's relatively easy. It's the end of my slide presentation. If anybody has any questions or comments.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I got a question now. I can't hardly see where you said to get to Licking County Computer Society. Is there a place you push to get there? I can't hardly see it.
Well, when you hit send,
where do you push the button to get there?
Yeah, if you have logged in,
where you say send?
Yeah, that's where you initiate your payment. You hit send, and it wouldn't let me copy that screen to show Licking County Computer Society. Probably, I suppose, because it's an entity or something. So I couldn't include that. That's why I said once you click send in PayPal, it will go to the next page, and it will just be a search window that says, what are you looking for?
No, I just type in.
Yeah, and that's where you start typing Licking County Computer Society. And as you're typing, anything named Licking will pop down underneath of that.
Okay.
And I will tell you that once you do it, it will remain an active button so that you don't have to do that anymore. You'll have the opportunity, it will show in your contacts on the PayPal screen, and you'll be able to just see LCCS or Licking County Computer Society. It is spelled out, and it will automatically be there for you to just pay it once you do it initially.
Okay. I've already got a PayPal account I've had set up for a couple of years now, and I've got a charge card on there. So I don't have to have another charge card, do I?
No, no. You just have to keep in mind that whatever charge card or bank account you have attached, once you hit send, that will attach either to the bank account or the credit card. And that's how you pay it.
Okay.
You pay the credit card, you don't pay PayPal.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I have a question, Everett here.
Okay.
So it's kind of a two-step money transfer process, right? When you send money, it goes into PayPal's, like their pool, and then
Yes.
when you accept that, it pulls it out of that pool and sends it to your bank account. Is that correct?
Yes. That's correct. Now,
Okay.
some merchants will set it up, or sellers or vendors may set it up that they're willing to pay that fee, additional fee for instant deposit to their bank account. But we're choosing not to do that at this time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Okay, now just a question about the old-fashioned way. Now you'll be sending out the forms pretty soon so that we can do it the old-fashioned way. Write a check and send it in.
Yes, I think Ken will talk about that here in a minute, a little bit more, and tell you how. Because we aren't going to actually send an invoice or anything that says pay by PayPal. It's just an offer if somebody wants to do it this way and not have to worry about the check and then the stamp and envelope and all of that. But I'll let Ken address that, Everett.
Okay, thanks.
So question, I think now the membership person no longer sends out letters in the mail. Is that correct? So we get, I think he sends out emails instead of a letter. Is that correct?
I'm going to.
Past couple of years.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
going,
right. Okay, so will the email have a link or something like, yeah, basically a link to PayPal? And how does that?
Yeah, he's going to, I'll let Ken talk about that here in just a minute.
Okay,
I just sent the link to Jim Amore yesterday so that he can include it.
okay. Can you comment again on why Jim was added to this? The PayPal account.
Well, Jim's the president of our organization, and normally the president is the one who is kind of the owner of the PayPal account. But I'm the finance person, the person who handles the funds. So Jim, you want a two-step verification so that if something happens to me, Jim can go in there and do the transfer. Or if, you never know, if I was incapacitated or vice versa, Jim and I are both legally able to access our bank account as well as the PayPal account.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's something that we've been doing for decades, of always having two people that have
Right.
access to accounts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a comment as far as new users who might have to create a PayPal account or no, it's just a general comment about the history of PayPal. Anybody who's used eBay, who's ever used eBay, it's surely used PayPal. It's been around for a very long time now and was, like I say, any eBay user would have used PayPal, because PayPal was pretty much the sole source of payment for a very long time on eBay, the popular auction site.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There will be also, if our Facebook account is up, there is actually a link that I can include on Facebook too, but I don't think there's anybody that really manages our Computer Club Facebook to be able to add that, but that's something I do have the ability to do. I've been using PayPal for years, 10 years before me. Like I said, purchases on eBay, because there's some things you can only find on eBay anymore. But it's just a secure way. I don't have to give my charge card number out to strange vendors or people I don't know. To me, it's just been more secure.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else have any questions? If not, I'll turn it over to Ken.
The nice thing about PayPal is that no matter who you pay, They never know what you're paying or how you're paying. So your information is always secure. They just know they're going to get their money. They don't need to know your credit card. They don't know whether you pay by credit card, by a bank, or any other way.
Yes, I agree. I like that too. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mute since we seem to have, Ken and I share an office in our home here. So we don't want that reverberation that was happening before. I'll end mine and let Ken take over.
Okay, I I think now we should be okay. We're not getting an echo, are we?
No.
Okay, good. Now I have to get my Windows set up. All right, there's that. And now I will go here. Oops, there we are. Okay, is everybody seeing the how to open a PayPal account screen?
Mhm.
All right.
Yes.
It's a 2-minute video, so don't panic. Uh, uh, let's watch that, and then I'll say a few words about how we're going to do this. So here we go.
If there's sound, we're not hearing it. You didn't share the sound.
Ah,
You need to go up to your menu bar in the top and say share computer sounds.
was that okay?
No, you've got to go up to the menu in the top of your screen where it says, your menu, and then there's an option to allow computer sounds.
Let's see.
It would be up in your Zoom menu, the very top.
And if I am using Linux with the browser,
Same thing. It's up in the very, very, very top where you have a drop down where it says you're sharing your screen. Then there's a drop down menu for more, and then it says
huh,
add
I
the
have,
checkbox.
yeah, I have stop share. I tell you what, oh, can you see my screen, what I'm
Yeah,
got here?
but we
Okay,
can't see that menu.
yeah, I can't either.
There should be one up at the top that says you're sharing your screen. And then along with that, the stop one, there should be a drop down extra menu that pops down. If not, what you can do is stop sharing and then go back and check the box in the bottom left-hand corner before you share screen.
Okay, share screen, select window or screen.
Check the box that says share computer sound.
I'm sorry, I don't see that.
Same screen where you share your screen, bottom left. It says share computer sound.
I only have the option to select the screen, window or screen. So it's the only option I have in the drop down.
Hey, Ken, I can share my screen and the audio if you want to send me the link real quick.
Okay, the link's in the chat box. I was going to let everybody know that.
I got a lot of chat in here. Oh, here it is. Okay. Got it. I'll share my
Thank-
screen. Hold on.
Thanks, Kenneth.
Yep. Wait, I've got my PayPal open. Let me go ahead and hide that
Yes, I would.
and then pause. Okay. Share sound, optimize for video, share.
Nope, don't optimize for video.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh,
Bob says don't do it, even
Oh,
though
next.
they say to it.
We'll take that off. Can you guys see it?
yep.
Okay, here we go.
Thanks for being here. We hope this quick video can help you out. So let's get started and show you how to set up with PayPal so you can buy things online or send money to friends and family. First, you go to paypal.com on your computer or tablet or mobile phone. It works the same either way. And in the upper right, click the sign up button. Then you're asked if you want a personal account or a business account. Personal account is already selected, so just click next. And the next screen is your basic information. So put in your name, put in your email address so we can verify it's really you, and then create a password. The best passwords are a unique mix of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Then re-enter your password to confirm. And on the next screen, you put in your address and phone number. We ask for this for a couple of reasons. Again, it's to help us verify it's really you, and also to store your shipping address, which will speed things up later when you buy something online. Then take some time to read our user agreement and policies, check the box, and click Agree and Create Account. Okay, so now you have an account with PayPal, but there's one last important step: linking your credit or debit card and/or your bank account so you can actually use PayPal. And this is the biggest reason people have PayPal in the first place, because you only share your card or bank details with PayPal, rather than entering that info all over the internet on all kinds of different websites every time you go to buy something. So it's more secure and much faster to do it just this once with a company like PayPal. Okay, now that you've linked your bank or card, you're all set up and ready to shop online or send someone money. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. We hope.
Okay, so that's how easy it is. It's pretty much straightforward sign up that you do anymore for every site you go to. So what I intend to do is Jim will send an email to the entire club here in the next few days saying that we have the PayPal method available and a short description of how to use it. And I'll wait for the responses to come in, and at the end of July, those people who have not used PayPal and who have not initiated payment with check without me helping them, I will send stamped envelopes, I will send a paper letter to the rest of the membership that hasn't paid at that point. Yeah, and that's how I'm going to do it this year. Trying to save us as much postage as we can, because it's 50-some cents now for just the stamp and everything. And any questions about how I intend to do it this year?
Ken, we might also say that a notification will be sent out that the renewal forms are on the website, so anybody can download those and fill them out and send them in if they want to do it the paper way.
Yep. Oh, one thing to note on the PayPal, if you do pay that way, there's a comments box on the payment page. If you would put any changes to your name, address, or email account, and phone numbers, I appreciate it. That way I can keep our spreadsheet up to date so that we can get a hold of you if we need to.
We got one question, Ken.
Yes, Ira.
Okay. What's the difference between a PayPal? I get a lot of asked me to get a credit card through PayPal. I'm already approved. They just want me to do it. What's the difference? And the card that I'm going to use that's already there, been there for years.
You already have a PayPal
Uh,
account. You don't need anything. You just make the payment.
No. What I'm saying, I've got a PayPal account. I've already got a credit card there, but PayPal still sends me, they want me to have their PayPal credit card.
Everybody wants you to have their credit card.
Of course.
Okay. I just thought maybe there was a difference and it was better. They wouldn't worry so much about you if you had theirs instead of what yours is. No, I don't know.
If you have theirs, you
Yeah.
get 2% back on everything you purchase.
Thank
That's
you.
a big difference.
Now that makes a difference.
Yes, it does. I know. I use their PayPal
Well, do you?
credit card.
I was-
Yep.
I was going to get it. Then I thought, well, maybe I've got one there, but just leave it alone. Okay. That's
Now
what I
we know
did.
what's in Bob's wallet.
What's that?
Said,
What-
now
what
we
John
know what's
said?
in Bob's wallet.
It's a
Well,
credit card. It's a credit card that gives me 2% back on everything I purchase. Plain and simple. So I wind up, it's a hedge against inflation.
Bob gets all them perks.
Okay, so that's all we've got for PayPal information, unless you have more questions.
Is the link to make the payment on PayPal already available someplace? Or do we wait for the email to get to us?
For right now, it's going to come in the email. We're trying to get it on our Facebook page, and we hope to get it on our web page also. So we're trying.
It also works for donations, correct?
Yes, you can make donations through PayPal to us. If you happen to purchase computer parts from us, and you can pay that way, use PayPal to do that. So anytime you want to give us money, we can do it through PayPal.
Since the fee is $24 and you now have an 83-cent or 63 or whatever it was expense, can I just simply send you $25?
Yes,
Or-
if you send us more than what we require for membership, it's assumed to be a donation on the balance.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know what's
All right,
funny
Jim
is
Mabel,
I
I
actually
guess.
did send
Okay.
$25 last year because that's what I thought it was.
Well, good. You donated.
I'm a big
tr-
spender.
I tried to get it to $25, 15, 20 years ago to make it easier for the treasurer and not having to make change. But there was a certain person that wouldn't agree to that, didn't want to raise the dues. Now we may have to because we don't have any money.
So
Well,
I
that's
have
interesting.
to say, Ken or Sue, I logged into my PayPal account and I admit I was playing with PayPal updating information. And I think you said that the link isn't active yet. I tried to search for Licking County and couldn't find it. So I might have missed a step, or is it not ready for me to do it?
I've done it.
Yeah, and I tested it again last night and it worked. It used to be that you had to actually spell out treasure. You had to know the email. And I thought, how many people are going to know the email address? Most people are going to say, I want to pay Licking County Computer Society. And so the link, which PayPal created, is Licking County. So when I did it last night, as soon as I started, I think I got to LICKIN, and I started to see a list of anybody with that. And maybe because I paid my dues and I made a donation to the club, it shows up first for me. So you do have to scroll down and look for it.
So I thought that too.
And you didn't
And
see it?
well, I can share my screen because there's nothing private up here right now to show you. And maybe you
Okay.
can, it'll help somebody else as well.
Yeah.
Um, let me,
All you do is hit send and then type in the search box. And it should pop up.
okay. Are you seeing my PayPal
Right.
login?
Yes.
Okay, so I started typing licking and I get a list,
There it is.
Yeah.
No.
and then I scroll through the list and I keep
Yep.
scrolling.
Add the G.
Add the G. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Where's it at?
So scroll through. It does run out of list.
Yeah.
So that's all I have.
Did you try county? Adding county?
Yes, and then I get nothing.
Computer system.
So it comes up fine. Try treasure. Take
Okay.
that out and try treasure. Treasure at LCCS Ohio. Yeah.
I tried that too.
Oh, boy.
Gee, it worked
Oh,
fine.
.com or .org.
Yeah, but it should come up.
Ah,
Ah,
yes.
.org.
Oh,
Gregory.
Hey, wait a minute, Kenneth. Try LuckyComputerSociety.org now and leave off the treasure and see if it pops up.
I'm sorry. I think I'm having trouble with my headphones. Say that one more time.
I say, try knock the treasure off and just leave LuckyCountyComputerSociety.org and see if it pops up.
Nothing for that.
Licking County, Ohio. Oh, okay, you're just putting it, it might not take it because of the LCCS. You might have to spell it out.
That works though. So here's the magic sauce. Let's make that a little bigger.
Yeah, it's treasure. Now, why does John be able to do it? I don't understand. I don't want to be caught in that kind of situation.
Well, Sue, I got a question. When you in PayPal to set up the link that it uses, what did you actually use? Was it Licking County Computer Society or LCCS or what?
I think they're gone. Yeah,
Did you hear me, Sue?
I think they left.
You know, when I did it for the test, I just had to type in and it dropped down the list. And of course, now if I start to typing, it comes automatically, but it says something strange at Licking County at 123.
That's a password, I think, for something.
That's our address.
Well, yeah. But is the at sign as in, at?
Yeah, and so on my screen it comes up and shows Licking County Computer Society, and then underneath it in small letters it says at 123. And it can't be a password because it wouldn't let me see it because I'm just a regular user.
Well, I didn't get an answer from Sue about what she had to, because it has to be something specific that identifies us
Yeah,
on the web. I'm wondering what she actually put in there.
it was Licking County Computer Society Inc. when I did it.
See my
Okay,
screen
so-
again?
Yeah, that's what I get now because I've already been connected to it.
John, when you put it in the first time, you spelled it all the way out, didn't you?
I probably didn't have to, no.
Okay. I don't
Oh,
understand.
okay.
Oh.
Kenneth, why don't you type in Licking County Computer Society Inc. and see what it brings up on yours?
that is his. But see, since he's already done it, it's already, yeah.
Leave out the comma and
Okay.
make sure your spelling's correct.
Did I misspell anything?
No.
Nope.
And you
That
just put the email address into the chat box.
And then that works too. LCCS123.
Oh, that works. That's good. Let me
Good.
write that down.
Ken, can you can you put in the chat section the string that you first used?
Well,
treasure-
that's the problem. You
Okay.
know, it's, you know, the string isn't working right. And so it kind of jumps in. And once you select it, then it's locked into your account.
Yep. Because LCCS 123 doesn't work for me.
Did you put the @ sign in there?
You didn't.
Yeah,
No,
but I've already looked it up.
Yeah.
And it says specifically for the username
Oh,
at.
username. Okay.
What is it? I missed it.
It's on screen still. At this right here.
Oh,
We
at.
can't find at LCCS 123.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's why I said, can you put the actual
The actual email?
email? Yeah.
Yeah.
That you had
Treasurer
up
at
originally.
LCCS.
So that one worked for me initially.
But see, that means that there's two different ones now.
Yes.
Now, when I select this and I proceed to pay, it does tell me the username is at LCCS123.
So it's going to the correct address.
Well, I don't
That's
know.
not an address.
No, oh no, that's a email.
That's a username,
Username.
PayPal.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Treasurer at lccsohio.org brings me to that page with a 0 where I can put in the dollar amount.
And there's where you put your dollar amount in.
Uh-huh.
If I click continue, is it going to show any personal information?
It might.
Okay, then I'm not going to click continue, but
Just, well, yeah, you can do that when you stop sharing.
Well, the thing is, though, we're having to jump through some hoops here, and only we who are watching this video are going to know the hoops to jump through.
Yeah, but the rest of us
gets-
are going to get an email with a link to it.
Yeah, everybody's going to get, once they determine what's working right, then that's what will be sent out.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously something has changed since we set that up. Link, Sue said through the
I'm still up.
chat box that the link will work, that will come via email.
And the only information that actually shows up on the next screen is my address appears. And it repeats the amount that I'm paying and of course what card I'm using. So, but it doesn't identify the card.
I just finished it. Yeah, it's the next screen is verifying, and then there's another verification page, and then it says you've sent your money to Licking County Computer Society.
Mhm.
It's very easy.
I'm now
So I
paid.
guess I'm paid. We are, yeah, both
Yep.
of us.
Yep.
I got a question.
And I just got I got a notice from PayPal that I sent $25. So I have my receipt already.
Got a question.
Go ahead.
When I push go next or whatever it says treasure at lccs.org and it asks,
Ohio.
LCCS
Ohio,
Ohio,
right, and it asks for an amount. Is that
correct?
correct?
Yep.
Yes.
I
It
never
should say,
saw that link you guys were talking about. That never came up.
you're not getting it yet. The link hasn't been sent out.
It will come via email. Sue's sound isn't working now.
What you were seeing on there, where I had that picture of Licking County, you know, I didn't see that. You didn't search for it.
No, the searching is evidently doing something screwy, that it's not searching and finding Licking County Computer Society, Inc.
Well,
And you know, that could be a problem at PayPal today for some reason.
But if you use that search, the address placed in the chat box from Ken, that one, put it in the search and it takes you right to it.
My guess is that, you know, treasure@lccsohio.org is the original one set up, and they tried to set up an alias to be able to do it just by Licking County Computer Society, since people don't know our address. But Sue did say that she's received an email already that your payments have been submitted, and in a couple of days you'll be official because she'll have the money.
this
Right?
kid, this
It
kid
works.
asked for recipient, first and last name.
Craig,
Yeah.
I've enabled sharing. If you want to share your screen, we can all walk you through it.
Well, let's see. Find it.
Anyone else have questions for Sue or Ken? Sue's sound is out, but she's been typing in chat, so I'll be her translator. That's not the right word.
When you had that in there, what did you can type treasure Licking County Computer Society.org. Is that what you put in?
Treasure at LCCS.
Oh, okay.
Ohio.org. It's actually in chat. Ken put it in chat.
Okay.
Before you click next, that is the incorrect spelling of the email address.
Right there?
Yeah, you need to cancel this. Scroll down. Cancel. Back at the send screen, type treasure. You're good. You're there already. Type treasure at keep going. Nope. Not treasure, treasurer, another R.
Treasurer. Ah.
At lccsohio.org. Probably won't have to type all of it.
That's what I wasn't seeing with those little pop-ups. Yeah. Yeah.
Keep going.
LCCSOHIO.org.
There it is.
Yeah. See, I was right. I was doing it wrong.
See, we can't do things like this when we're not on Zoom. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing your screen before you show your personal details here.
Good point.
There we go. Now you can continue.
Make sure
David?
you put a period and 2 zeros after that. Otherwise, you're sending out 24 cents.
Or don't, you know.
Hey, we can try that for a test.
Wow.
Or be generous and send $25 and cover their costs.
For
David?
For some reason, my PayPal screen comes up and just shows treasurer at lccsohio.org. That's what it shows after I proceed. After I'm doing this search, it never did actually display in words Licking County Computer Society. What it's displaying is that string treasurer at lccs.ohio.org, and that's the actual screen where I would enter the amount.
Okay, hang on. Why don't you share your screen? Because as we know, typos happen. We'll all look at it. We'll see what's going on.
Okay. Tell me when I can. Okay, have you shared it?
Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead and share. It's turned on,
Okay,
but we can't see you yet.
There it goes.
There you go.
Okay. What you got in there?
So go ahead and cancel it. Let's just back up. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, it looks correct, but in this search box, just type that email address and then wait.
okay, I'll just type it instead of doing a copy and paste.
Oh, maybe that is a problem. It shouldn't be. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what popped up.
Interesting. What browser are you using?
Firefox.
Try it in Edge or
Okay.
Chrome.
Okay,
Not that it should matter, but
Doesn't, but I think it might be, oh, see, turn on PayPal search. He doesn't
oh,
have a
there you
search
go,
on.
John. Yes.
He
Go
didn't
back.
search it. He didn't search
okay.
it.
Turn on PayPal, okay, yeah, okay.
All set. What's it say?
Now try the, go back for me, please.
Okay,
Now try typing it or pasting it should work.
I
There you
don't
There
go.
it goes.
Yeah. okay,
You got to have the search on, Ned.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
It's at CCS. Oh, it's at CCS. Yeah, I got it.
The one.
Okay.
Okay, now you can stop sharing. Yep.
I did it for him. I knew he was going to click.
Well, this is really interesting now. I like this. This I caught on to.
Mhm.
Because we'd have been typing all kind of words in there to try to get that link.
Well, good. Here, Ira, let me tell you something else to type in and make
No,
it a
no,
good
no.
read.
Okay, Tom. Okay, buddy.
See, Ira, start that with tech support too.
Ken, Sue, or John, anybody. I see that some of you are using lowercase and some uppercase.
It
Does
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Only in passwords does it matter.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
For
John,
those
I'm
of
gonna
you-
do next year.
Any place else, they use capitals only because it makes it easier to read and designates a difference between one word and the next word. But
True.
as far as anything interpreted, it's all lower case.
yeah.
I just wanted to throw this out here for those that like free money. For some reason, PayPal said, hey, here's $5. Now, I've had an account since 2004. I don't know why they gave me $5, but I found it digging into my account. I had to change the credit card that was being used. So try to find that $5. Maybe you get some free money.
Yeah, I think I got one because you were doing an update, making sure your profile is correct.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I wonder how much longer we want to keep this
We're done.
recording this. Are we about
We're
at
done.
the end of the trail here?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna leave.
The
I'll talk to you guys
president has
later.
already left.
Oh, no. Yes, you can stop the recording.
Okay.
But you guys are getting paid already, see? Money is already in from some of us.
Okay, I'm going to stop it now.